players hit more home runs in the postseason than José Altuve. The 0-1. High fly ball to deep left field. Back to the wall. Astros lead. This team just refuses to roll over. And of course it's José Altuve, the face of the franchise, the face of this run.
What is up, everybody? Welcome into Flippin Bats. Game 5 is in the books. The Astros win the craziest game of the postseason by far. There was drama. There was Altuve's homer that you just saw there. Alex, it was nuts here tonight.
I mean, this was an emotional roller coaster throughout the entire game. As you mentioned, we got the drama, we got the passion, and then we got the Astros winning on the road and in Globe Life Park once again. I mean, they are undefeated on the road.
They are inevitable,
okay.
one would say.
Yeah.
Look,
okay.
What a night here. It was definitely, emotions were high, including for me. And every time I'm on the field after a game and get to catch up with my brother, it's always so special. Tonight being one of the coolest for sure. So let's listen to him and I talking now.
He didn't miss it, and then Carter didn't miss it by much either.
Oh, man. We good?
Players hit more home runs.
Justin, that ninth inning was one of the coolest things I've seen. Your reaction was maybe the best reaction I've ever seen you have on a baseball field. You were out here screaming and running around. You ran around in a circle. That was incredible. Talk to me, what was going through your head there?
A lot. Just a ton of emotion. I mean, what a baseball game. It starts to build there in the ninth, and you get a couple guys on, and you got your, heart and soul of the team up. And I mean, my God, the at-bat Singleton had before him to lead to that situation. And then, he just never ceases to amaze. Altuve is incredible. You almost expect it, but it's not right to expect it, but then it happens, and it's just, pure elation.
Did that bottom of the eighth, everything that unfolded, did that fire you guys up in there? I've never seen Dusty react that way.
I mean, it didn't fire us up. Honestly, it pissed us off. I mean, these umpires have a hard job, and I understand that they're trying to take away the hit by pitch from the game, but got to have a little more awareness, I think, in that situation. There's no chance that we're trying to hit somebody. Look, I mean, that was probably the biggest home run of Garcia's career. I have no problem with him pimping it like that, and I don't think anybody in our dugout had a problem with it. So there's no way we're going to put another runner on when we're down by 2 in that situation. So I think everybody was more upset. Obviously, it worked out all right, though.
How did you feel tonight? How'd you throw out there?
I felt great, honestly. You hate to be too hypercritical of one pitch, but man, what a horrible situation to throw a pitch that just really kind of took off on me. And I'm trying to go up and away there, and it kind of almost sinks back to the middle where he does a lot of damage, and he took advantage of it. I obviously pretty upset about that pitch, but overall I thought it was honestly a step forward from my last couple starts. I thought I was really good, and something to build off of, hopefully with another start.
Last one for you. This is lining up exactly like the 2019 World Series. Home team hasn't won a game yet. How do you guys change the end result and win back in Houston?
Well, that's not going to happen again. I guess that's the thought you got to have, right? Look, we haven't played our best baseball at home. We know that. But this team has always seemed to find the right gear when it's necessary to do so. And obviously, we know going back home, we got to win. We got to win one at least. So, it's the only mindset you can focus on. All right, big game today. Let's go home, win one.
Love you, man. So happy for you.
Yeah, thanks.
From almost every player on this Astros team that the confidence that they have is never ending, whether they are down in the series, whether they are down in a game. And once again, it was the face of their franchise, José Altuve, stepping to the plate and getting the job done for this Astros team. I mean, how do you even explain what you just saw?
Oh, I can explain it, Alex. The Houston Astros are inevitable. The Astros just won the biggest swing game of the entire series here tonight. It was 2-2. It started 0-2 for the Astros, but they go on the road, and it never seems like they're out of it. They win the first game here. Chas McCormick tells us we feel like we're in the driver's seat at this point. You think, well, wait a second, you're down a game in this series. How do you feel that way? Well, this is why they're so confident, because they believe in their ability to win on the road. This is what makes the Houston Astros a dynasty. They've experienced everything since 2017. They've been up, they've been down, they've come back, they've lost heartbreakers, they've won heartbreakers, they've walked it off, they've been walked off. Everything that could happen to this team, it's already in their playbook. It's in their memory, it's in their journal. They have all the memories. They know what to pull from. You heard it from Justin there. We've experienced this. We just got to change things back home, and we're certainly capable of doing that. Tonight was a special night, and we saw that, and we saw it specifically in the 9th inning when they got their October moment, Alex. José Altuve. Are you kidding me? I'm going to start calling him José Altuve. Because it's October, and it's Altuve. Yeah, I just made it up. José Altuve.
That's fresh. That's fresh.
Unbelievable. The moment of the playoffs for him, the moment of the playoffs for the Houston Astros, his 26th homer in the playoffs, the second most all-time behind only Manny Ramirez, his 10th go-ahead homer of his playoff career, most all-time, breaking a tie with Albert Pujols, and his third go-ahead homer in the 9th inning or later, most all-time. José Altuve and the Houston Astros are inevitable. I love that it's happening to Jose right now. We've heard it from a million people here. He's a great baseball player, and he's an even better human being. And to see him do what he did tonight amidst all of the boos in the stadium, it is just so heartwarming to see. What a moment to come after what happened there in the bottom of the 8th, Alex. With the brawl, with the benches clearing fight down there, to have that happen, the Altuve homer happened right after that. The tensions were flaring, tensions were high. The pitch that hit Garcia, the benches cleared because Garcia was pissed that happened. We are in the midst of a blossoming rivalry, okay? We're seeing it here. Yeah, they're close in proximity, and we heard it from Chas McCormick. This is a rivalry now. I think the Rangers originally considered it a rivalry, but the Astros just kind of viewed it as a little, let's not say that just yet. Oh, it's a rivalry, baby, and we got that passion here tonight. We got the drama, the hit by pitch. Dusty Baker went nuts. I have never seen Dusty Baker react like that, coming out of the dugout, screaming at the umpires, and all for good reason. Look, there is no way in hell that Abreu hit Garcia on purpose there. Are you kidding me? In that situation, down 2 in the 8th inning in an ALCS game with the season on the line, are you kidding me? And that's what Dusty Baker's going out there and saying. I know there's history between Abreu and Garcia. I know we've been pissed off at him before, but you handle things in a regular season game that it's not close. You handle things in spring training. That's where you get your revenge. You don't get your revenge in the ALCS with your backs against the wall. Are you kidding me? And that's what Dusty Baker was able to come out and argue. Like, this is ridiculous. What are you doing, guys? Come on, let's have some feel here. There's no way in hell that was on purpose. He went nuts. The team reacted. José Altuve was incredible. The Houston Astros were incredible, and they are inevitable.
I mean, we are seeing a crazy trend right now, right? Very similar to the 2019 World Series, where every road team is winning on the road. Why is this happening, and how do the Astros, I guess, try to change that once they head home on Sunday?
You have to change it, Alex. Yeah, you have to. If you don't, the season's over. But you're exactly right. This is shaping up exactly like the 2019 World Series, where the road team won every single game of the series. That's never happened in baseball. That's never happened in professional sports, where the road team in a 7-game series won every single game won every single game. That's never happened. The Astros are now 9-1, and they finished the season 9-1 at Globe Life Park. 8 in a row for the Astros. This is Minute Maid North, and they proved that over the last 3 days. This ain't Globe Life anymore. They ain't even the Texas Rangers anymore. They're the Arlington Rangers, and they play at Minute Maid North.
I mean, how do you change that then, okay? You play better on the road. So what does the team and what do Astro fans need to do to help the Astros really close this out in Game 6 at home on Sunday?
I have an idea,
what?
Alex.
What
Hear
is
me
it?
out.
Okay.
Hear me out. Astros fans need to do things a little differently when the team comes back home. When Altuve leads off that game in Game 1 or Game 6 of the ALCS, boo him. Loud.
Whoa.
Boo him loud. The Astros should even wear their gray uniforms. They should wear their away uniforms. Astros fans should wear blue and boo Altuve and boo Bregman, because I promise you it doesn't work. I tried telling all these fans, Alex, stop booing. Cheer him. Tell him how great he is, because booing him doesn't work. They have embraced the villain role. So now they go home where they're comfortable and, they don't play as well there. This team embraces the villain role. They're not going to get that at home unless the fans give it to them. It's not the worst idea in the world.
It's not. And I could see a nice little, social viral pitch for you to Astro fans. Put that out there and see if they'll tag along to do it.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Wear your blue.
Yeah.
And boo. Wear your blue and boo.
Wear your blue and boo, because the Astros play better on the road.
Yes.
Let's make it happen here. Okay, so let's look ahead to Game 6 then. Who do you see starting on the mound for both of these teams?
Well, I think Framber Valdez is going to start for the Astros, and I think Nathan Eovaldi is going to start for the Rangers. And Eovaldi's been great. The Rangers by no means are feeling like their season is over right now. This was a heartbreaking defeat here. You had 3 at home where you were one of the best teams in baseball all year long, and you blew that opportunity. But now you go on the road to the Astros where you just won 2 games.
Yeah.
If you can repeat what you did there a few days ago, you're gonna end up in the World Series. And Bochy said this: these guys have been there. They've done a great job bouncing back all year, and I'm confident that they will. So he's confident. The team is confident they can win on the road, but we'll see. But yes, I have no doubts we're going to get Framber Valdez against Nathan Eovaldi in Game 6
tonight. Who is the hero of the game?
It was José Altuve.
Has to be.
Because it's always José Altuve. He's the spark plug of this team. They go as he goes, and when he came up in that 9th inning with a couple runners on, it just felt like you knew what was going to happen. Because the Astros are inevitable. Everyone here knew it. Everyone knew it.
They did.
Everyone felt it. You knew the second that José Altuve came up what was going to happen. You just did. And with it being him up in that situation, one of the greatest postseason players of all time, there was no doubt. Justin's reaction was one of the coolest reactions I have ever seen from him on a baseball field. So special. What a night. José Altuve, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
Drop his new nickname.
José Altuve.
There you go. There you go.
I feel pretty good about that.
It's not bad.
Just on a whim,
I'll give it to you.
Good.
And now we're heading back to Houston. This is going to be crazy. We're hitting the road tomorrow. We're going to road trip again, which means probably follow us on all of the Flippin Bats and MLB on Fox socials, because we're going to be hitting all the stops once again and having all the fun before the game on Sunday.
If we don't end up at a Buc-ee's, I'm going to be pissed.
We're
That's
going
all
to
I'll
Buc-ee's.
say.
We have
and
to. The most
Astros
magical
fans,
place on earth, on the road?
Get your most magical place on earth
on the road.
That feels
on the road? On the stop?
That feels like a lot. You ever been to a Wawa?
No.
Wawa.
I've never. Is it the same thing?
Wawa.
What is it?
Yeah. We'll be there next week. Philadelphia? We end up in Philly?
I'm learning all of the, what are these, truck stop, gas station places?
These regional gas food stops.
I have no idea.
This is off the road.
This is all new to me. I'm a California, LA girl who flies places, not drives cross country.
We saw just very normal looking roadkill in the road the other day on the way up here, and Alex is like, "Oh my God, look at that thing!" And I was like, "Yeah,
gnarly roadkill.
Gnarly roadkill.
It's giant."
This is off the rails, and we're on the road. We're heading back to Houston.
Tomorrow.
This series is heading back to Houston. The Astros are up 3-2 in this series.
Wild.
We will be live again Sunday before the game. We will be live after the game. The show goes on. They head back to Houston. Can the Astros not let history repeat itself? We'll see in a couple of days. Thank you all for listening to this episode of Flippin' Bats. Make sure you subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever. We're also on all social media, including YouTube, where you can watch every single thing we do at Flippin' Bats Pod. That does it from here in Arlington. Flippin' Bats is heading back to Houston. We will see you there.